All right, welcome listeners to another episode of the show. I am your host with the most, Chris Talks. Yes, thank you. Hope that you're having a wonderful day because I am definitely having a good one. All right, so let's get into this episode's top topic, which is going to be a 3-year-old found dead in a New York City apartment after mom leaves him with babysitter upstairs.
Bruh.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of those. Like I tell people all the time, man, you just can't leave your kids with anybody. Anyway, let's get right into this. All right, so I'm gonna let Sarah, my AI, do what she do and report this story. All right, let's get into it.
A 3-year-old boy was found dead with head injuries Sunday night, after his mom left him with a neighbor upstairs from their own Brooklyn apartment. Cops and sources said, the toddler was discovered unconscious and unresponsive inside an apartment on New York Avenue near Snyder Avenue in East Flatbush around 9:45 p.m. And it wasn't the apartment where he'd been dropped off. According to the NYPD and sources, the boy, who suffered injuries to the head, was taken to the Kings County Hospital Center, where he was pronounced dead. The tot's mother had previously left her young son with a 54-year-old man who lived upstairs. Police sources said, but the tot was not found in the apartment where his mom left him, and instead discovered mortally injured inside a neighboring unit. The sources said, the neighbor's stepson, 29, was taken into custody for questioning. According to the sources, the younger man was also wanted on a warrant in connection to a previous petty larceny. The sources said, the stepson of an upstairs neighbor is in custody for questioning. Police sources said, the NYPD confirmed that the boy's death is being eyed as suspicious because of his head injuries, but said that the official cause of death will be determined by the city medical examiner's office.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, that's really up, bro. Anyway, drop my bomb and let's get into this, man. All right, I have a little cold for my listeners. I have a little cold today.
Aww.
Whatever. Shout out to what's up to Ed working the sound box. What's up to him? All right, let's get into this. I've said this probably 1,000 times. I've said this, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, come on, you just can't leave your children with anybody.
Bruh.
I'm just being honest. You can't. You really have to be careful who you leave your children with. Can we drop a church bell for this young boy, please? Losing his life. Can we do that, please? And we want to send our condolences to the mother of this young child. But let's get deeper into this. Some people, I have a question for all my listeners before I dive into this. I mean, y'all heard the story. Do you think that this is the mother's fault? Or do you think that she shouldn't be held responsible at all? I mean, let me know. Let me know. Y'all hit me up in those comments and give me your view and your opinion on that. But let's get to mine right now. And to me, this was unfortunately, this was a very, very sad story. But I will say that the mother has some, if not all, responsibility for this. Okay? Because she left her child with a 54-year-old man.
Bruh.
Nah, you ain't got to do that. I'm just saying, just because he's 54, that don't mean that, he don't, you know what I'm saying, he don't know what to do with a child. I'm not saying he don't know what to do with a child, but
Bruh.
54 is just kind of, up there for me. But this is somebody who apparently this woman knew. Apparently this woman knew and felt like she could trust her 3-year-old child with this person. Now, me personally, I'm not. I don't care how old my child is. Like, my child could be 35.
Bruh.
35. Like, really.
Wait, what?
Yeah, 35. I still won't trust anybody with my child. But that's just how I am. I'm just, some people say I'm an overprotective parent. I'd rather be over than under. You know what I'm
Bruh.
saying? I'd rather be overprotective than underprotective of my child. But I'm just one of those overprotective parents where I would not leave my child in this situation. Now, to me, everybody in there that got arrested deserved to be arrested. I don't understand how is it that this child was in one apartment and then ended up in another apartment. We're gonna have to do a follow up on the story because they do not release the name of the mother at all in any of the reports that we've seen on this. This is kind of new. You know, this is one of the first ones that we did that's really new. But I mean, come on. The officers that who responded to this situation, and let's get them an applause for responding so quickly. But they can see that it was obvious that it was some trauma, blunt trauma, to the child, and that's just. I mean, how cruel do you have? Excuse me. You're gonna have to spray this down with like some Lysol or something. I'm so sorry, y'all. But I mean, just how cruel do you have to beat on a child? Any child. I don't care how old they are. I don't at 3 years old, you're still learning in this world. There's no reason for any parent, and I see this a lot. I see this a whole lot. I think it's just ridiculous that a parent would strike their child at 3 years old. I mean, like, I mean, let me. Am I using the right word? Strike, strike, because some people they beat up their children. They don't care how old they are. They will beat their kids up.
Bruh.
Like, I've seen it, but 3 years old, probably a tap on the hand, a little pat on the hand. That's about it. Anything else is uncalled for. Anything else is uncalled for.
Bruh.
It's not necessary. Anybody who has anybody that's out there has a 3-year-old, you already know. So why in the would you be beating on a 3-year-old? I don't understand how. I don't understand, but we definitely gonna do a follow up on the story. Me personally, I don't approve of child abuse. I don't care unless the child on pulled out a how would I say it? Unless the child on pulled the gun out on you
Bruh.
and try to butt, like he pulled out and aimed at you and just was like,
Bruh.
ain't no reason to beat him up. No, that I'm just saying. If I had a 3-year-old, he pulled out a pistol on me, I'm gonna drop him. And I'm not trying to make fun of the situation. I'm just saying. I'm just making sense of it. Unless it is that extreme, to me, there is no sense in you sitting there pounding or beating any child to the extent that they pass out or receive any type of bruises or anything. I mean, come on, folks. We not in the 70s no more, bro. I mean, we not in some of the 70s. I mean, because maybe I know this. Back in my day, you had to, when you was getting a whooping, you had to go fetch. Yeah, that was very true. You had to go. Yeah, you had to go get that branch. You had to go get your own whip. You had to go get your own whip. You would get caught with you probably get caught with a belt or an extension cord or something like that. Like, oh my gosh, you probably get caught with something like that. But ain't nobody back in those days. Nobody was doing things like this the way they were beating and pounding on children. To me, this is unacceptable, and I think everybody involved in this child's murder, because that's what it it sounds like to me. Okay, it sounds like a murder. Okay, so in this child murder, I think everybody should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. To me, this is one of the most worst and heinous crimes that you can do to any human being, any human being, any human being, and such a young one is to take their life so innocent, and just to take their life and wipe them out like that. And it doesn't even matter to me. It doesn't even, like I said, it don't matter the reason unless that 3-year-old pulled a gun out on you and he was trying to shoot you or stab you or something like that. There is no reasoning for this type of action except for me is to call you out, like say that you are a fucking devil. That's it.
Bruh.
That's it. And that's my view, and that's my opinion on this particular episode. All right, hit my ear horn. All right, folks, I'm gonna get up out here. If you like this content and want to hear more of it, y'all already know everything is right there on your screen. Also, hit that subscribe, hit that like button. Leave some comments for me. Share. Feel free to share. Feel free to share. I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Also, stay blessed and not stressed. Until next episode, my listeners. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.